Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's July 20th, 2024. I'm down working on the new pond site, making slow, steady progress. Fortunately, it hasn't rained today or yesterday or the night before, I don't think. So I have been able to come down and spread out some of the soil that I have excavated out of the pond area over there, and I made big piles, and I had big piles, more piles of root balls and, you know, sticks and brush and stuff, like all this stuff here. It's just every place as I dig it out and all. And I think with the last drone footage, you probably saw some large piles here of sand and topsoil. So the rest of the topsoil I did end up bringing up to pond 7 area up there. I opened up a little channel over here to let the rest of the water come into the area that I had excavated just the other day. This is sort of the way some of the margins will look, but I have a lot more to do. Now I've taken lots of the root balls and the the stumps that the beavers had chopped off, some dead trees, trunks, branches, and all that. And I've been hauling them over where the road extension, the narrow road extension that I put in most recently, last year or the year before. And I'm widening that out so I can get a trailer across there and all. So I've gone over, I've deposited lots of that woody root ball material over there, all those materials. It's pretty deep along some of the area. Some places it's only like 6 feet deep. Some places it's a little bit deeper. So packing all of that material in and then going back and load after load, taking the sand that I've gotten, I'm topping that off over there. So I was just over there a few minutes ago, well, an hour or so ago. And today I just loosened up some more of the sand here. And I'm going to continue bringing that over, and we'll see how far I get today, because I do want to get more of this material over there and get that section set, and then maybe test out the area over there to see if it's dry enough for me to smooth things out. I'm going to sink in. That's just part of it. Just trying not to get stuck where I need another piece of equipment to pull me out. If I had more patience and more dry days, I'd wait more days, but those are two things I'm in short supply of. So I'm going to go ahead and get started again. There will be some time-lapse video of me moving back and forth with some of the equipment, I believe. I can't remember. I'm getting my videos all confused, and there will be some more songs as well mixed in. So I don't know if I'll be back, and pretty soon I'll shoot another drone footage up in here so you can see where we're at since the last drone footage. Bit by bit, we're making progress. So I got to get back to work now.
In a world that's always busy, always loud, I find my peace away from the crowd. The noise, it overwhelms, the chatter drains, but in the quiet, I break these chains. Please don't take offense, it's just the way I'm meant to be. In the silence and the solitude, that's where my soul feels free. Please don't take offense if I need to be alone. In nature's arms and gardens bloom, that's where I found my home. Walking through the forest, I feel alive. Every step, every breath is how I thrive. The whispering trees, the rustling leaves, they're the company that my heart believes. Please don't take offense, it's just the way I'm meant to be. In the silence and the solitude, that's where my soul feels free. Please don't take offense if I need to be alone. In nature's arms and gardens bloom, that's where I found my home. One-on-one, if the topic's right, I can shine, I can be the light. The large crowds, they steal my spark, leave me drained and in the dark. Please don't take offense, It's just the way I'm meant to be. In the silence and the solitude, that's where my soul feels free. Please don't take offense if I need to be alone. In nature's arms and gardens bloom, that's where I found my home. Walking through the forest, I feel alive. It's just the way I have to renew. In the quiet, my dreams take flight. In the stillness, I find my light. Please don't take offense if I need to be alone. In nature's arms and gardens bloom, that's where I found my home. Walking through the forest, I feel alive. In the quiet moments I reside, that's where my spirit can glide. It's always busy, always loud. Every step, every breath is how I thrive. The whispering trees, the rustling leaves, they're the company that my heart believes. Please don't take offense, it's just who I am. Inside in the quiet moments I reside, that's where my spirit can glide. From the start, I knew my game. No half measures, no shame. Every step, every stride, I'll give my all, never hide. I'm all in, it's my way in life. No half-assed steps, no fear of strife. With passion burning deep within, I'll push ahead, I'm all in. Through the highs, through the lows, in every challenge my strength grows. I'll face the storm, I'll break through walls with unwavering resolve. I stand tall, I'm all in, it's my way in life. No half-assed steps, no fear of strife. With passion burning deep within, I'll push ahead, I'm all in. No regrets, no the lows. In every challenge my strength grows. I'll face the storm, I'll break through walls. With unwavering resolve I stand tall, I'm all in, it's my way in life. No half-assed steps, no fear of strife. With passion burning deep within, I'll push ahead, I'm all in. No regrets, no looking back. I've paved my path, stayed on track. In every dream, every goal I chase, I'll give my all, no time to waste. So here I stand, full of pride. In every moment I've amplified This life of mine, this fearless spin, in every endeavor, I'm all in, I'm all in. It's my way in life, no half-assed steps, no fear of strife. With passion burning deep within, I push ahead, I'm all in.
Well, made some more progress today. Got a lot of the sand pile that was here out. Got it moved. I'll show you where we put a lot of the sand in a couple of minutes. If you didn't recognize it in the video, I'll show you that location. So it's still very, very wet soil over here. Too wet to get out on. I went out on the area over there to try and knock down some of the piles and fill in some of the low spots. I'll be shaping all of this area here in the future. I'm just going to let it dry out a bit more. This is like soup still right in this area. You can still see some of the surface water here. But making these ingress, egress sections down into the pond. I have to do more shaping here. We don't want the soil to be too high on this maple here. But the roots are pretty high. You see the deer prints here. And I did see the twins. There's one of the fawns has twins. I've only been seeing the single, the mother with the single fawn the last couple of days. And you at least see that one or could be two different does with single fawns. But things are coming along. It's just I'm tuckered out today. We'll have marginal zones around, so that I'm on part of the peninsula now. I tried over here just before dinner coming out on here, and I'm just sinking out of sight, so I have to move some of the soil over into there, but that has to firm up some. But this is all the area that I was working on before, and I really do like the areas there. That area there, I just block that area off over there, that little peninsula there. That's for the turtles to get up on and for more vegetation. I've still got to put more soil around that maple there. It's in rough shape, this one is. But if we keep the water level at this level, it's flowing like crazy over there. I think that it may make it. This one's definitely looking okay. The beaver really aren't bothering these big maples. But it's coming. So this is the western tip of the pond. And then there'll be a central part and then a eastern part. And so we'll figure that all out, but this is the water level that I want to have it at. So it's coming along, slow, very slow, but all of this material. So one of my goals is always getting as much use out of every single thing that I'm doing. So when we came in here, we gathered up all of the root balls from where the beaver had chopped off, because this was all forested area. And so the beaver had taken down hundreds of different trees, so we had all those root balls. And so all those root balls and some of the trunks and branches and all from some of the dead trees that you see me taking down, they all make a good foundation. Now usually I use them in hugelkultur pits, which are where I bury wood and then cover it back up. So I dig the pit, use the soil that comes out of the pit in another location, put all the woody material in the pit, and that sequesters the carbon, enriches the soil, adds more moisture to the soil, keeps the carbon from going up into the atmosphere. We don't like burning here. So But one of the things that that we did in this situation, we peeled off a lot of topsoil. So I've got a big mound of topsoil up above that can be used for our tree beds. So we start, you know, try to start a few hundred trees. Hopefully in a couple of years we'll get a few thousand started each year of native trees here, like a lot of the oak trees and on shagbark, hickory, and so on. And so that soil is really good, beautiful, rich soil for that. I also use some of that soil to put a top layer on an area that I excavated last year, where I dug out a pond in a very gravel area. So we use that topsoil up there, and we still have another pile of it. And then all the root ball material and all that, I decided instead of putting it into a hugelkultur pit, you know, that's that big pit that I talked about where we put all the woody material in the ground and then cover it up. I use it for expanding the roadway. So we're going to go over there now. And the sand that came out of here, that's used to expand the roadway as well. So like I added more height over here. So the spillways on the other side over here will be going by in just a second. And I should show you this. So that's all uphill up there. All these ways are uphill. So as the water rushes down this roadway here, I want it to work right down here and work its way right in to the pond there. So we have this ingress, egress here, so the wildlife can get in and out. Same thing over there when I have multiple places where everyone can get in and get out easily. And the water, the rain that comes down here can come down, work its way down this way and go in, or go over to the spillway. So just planning it all out as we're working through the process here, depending on what's live, what's viable, and all. So I hope that makes sense. Let's go over to the roadway there. I'll show you where we are going back and forth. Spillway here. Have a lot of work to do over here yet. An awful lot of work. Beaver are coming over here. Thought I'd show you this. They are using their path and coming in, and you can see the water running here. But I think these are the kids coming in and putting this vegetation here, practicing some of their dam building techniques and all. But this is the water coming in from here, and it comes in from the spring-fed well up there. And of course that's all downhill from there, so we work its way into here, and then ultimately, you know, the water that comes from the upper dam, which is way up there, we'll be going next to that in a minute, goes into the lower dam, and then the lower dam feeds into this new lower pond, and that feeds into this new pond we're constructing here. And I still have to get more vernal pools put in before the end of the season as well. So we'll still go over to the new section. I'll widen this area out in the future. But I can get a trailer down this pathway here without any trouble. That's the goal, being able to get back and forth with a trailer. So this is what we widened out last week over in here. Last week or the week before. So this roadway went from this side here to about to here, and this is all new over here, and these are all the woody material all down in here. This end is all deep. It's pretty shallow up at the other end up there, so all the root balls and tree trunks and all have been deposited in here. Some of the soil, but a lot of the soil with the root balls has made it in here. And it's all the sediments, the silt is in the water right now. But I've been expanding this, and that sand goes on top of this, and then I track it in and pack it in as time goes on. And this is part of the upper pond here that we've shown in many videos. So that's about it for today's video, folks. I'm pooped out. We got a lot of earth moved today. You know, you start real early and you keep pumping away, and by golly, you're tuckered out at the end. Even though I'm riding in pieces of equipment. So I think it's time to end this video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe, take good care of yourselves, and enjoy life. We're enjoying nature here.